What is a dream machine? Brian Gysin, a British-born Canadian painter and illustrator, with the help of Ian Somerville, invented the dream machine, a rotating cylinder with a light hanging inside it. The user stands or sits in front of it, very near, and with their eyes closed. Writing in his journal in 1958, Gysin described his epiphany. I closed my eyes against the setting sun. An overwhelming flood of intensely bright patterns in supernatural colors exploded behind my eyelids. A multi-dimensional kaleidoscope, whirling out through space. Let's hope it doesn't come from the tree line. We decided to test this piece of equipment for the first time on Instagram Live, and here, edited down for conciseness and in a much higher definition, we have our experience. And although there has never been an indication that the items we used in conjunction with the Dream Machine and the Estes method as well have any indication of being haunted items, we're not sure of that, and all items come with an uncanny and interesting backstory. And so we put it all to the test.
You're a turd. You ever find the kind of woods where you're like, I'd better announce myself before I walk off into this tree line? That's got that. What is this now? I like it. Let's hope it doesn't come from the tree line.
This patterning with the light inside of it creates the effect desired behind the eyelids. We're very lucky we have a portable record player and that there was masking tape in this cabin to be able to make this work. Are we ready? Good evening. What is it, Saturday night? Almost 9 o'clock. We're in a cabin in the woods, and this weird looking thing between us with a light hanging down is called the Dream Machine. We've talked about it here and there on our live streams in the past couple months. We're getting a Dream Machine. We have the Dream Machine, and now we have hooked up this Dream Machine in this cabin thanks to Ryan's rigging up of this, which sits on a record player. This spins 75 RPMs. The shapes are a very specific design. And the guy who designed the Dream Machine, he has passed away. His name is Brian Gysin. And Brian is wearing the shirt of the people who first introduced us to this machine. Now, we are going to test this for the first time, but we also decided to bring weird things that we own because have we ever investigated our objects?
No.
Yeah, we never did it.
But we're having weird activity in our house lately.
This is true.
We don't know if one of our objects has anything to do with it or whatnot. We're totally at a loss of where to start.
Yeah.
Whether it's an attachment to one of us, but there's been some weird stuff in the house. Check out the YouTube live streams. You can hear us talk all about it.
I know a lot of you out there have done all sorts of different cool experiments. We just really have never given that a try with anything we own. And maybe it's out of like preservation of not wanting shit in our house. I don't know. But we brought, this is hair art. You've seen Morning Jewelry, so Ryan bought me this piece. And there's a tiny bit of writing at the very back, and obviously I can't get it open without destroying it to see what that is, but this is a piece of the Edinburgh Vaults. I picked this up 18 years ago when I went to school in Scotland at the University of Edinburgh. My parents and I were in the vaults, and I took this piece off the floor. I didn't steal it. It was on the floor under my foot, and this is Ryan's piece. Tell him about it.
That is a chunk of Proctor's Ledge in Salem. That was definitely in place during whatever may have happened there, if it happened there. And most historians agree it happened there. So I picked that up when we did the investigation where Amy had something around her neck.
Just a weird feeling I'd never had
and the
before
red
investigating.
Mark
That's
to
true.
back it up.
I couldn't see it. I can't look at my own neck.
That piece was kind of loose, so I took it.
All right, are you ready? This machine is meant to be used with your eyes closed. It's the only type of machine where you can go potentially into a trance state.
Talk yourself into hitting
Yeah,
it.
that'll have been known. We're gonna lean in close. I hope, is this good? All right, ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We're doing this. We're doing this in front of people. Okay.
Great.
All right, I'm trancing out, baby. Oh, it's kind of nice. Am I too close?
That's weird.
Am I gonna get a seizure? Oh, I didn't.
Don't get a seizure.
Did this come with warnings? I didn't see a single warning.
I don't know.
Guys, Brian Geisen was a researcher who came up with this because he was in a car. You know when you're in a car and you're looking out the window and the lights of the sun's coming through the trees and it's making that dappling pattern? Oh, it's getting like a tight star in the middle. This is dope.
My right eye is starting to like have a black spot in the middle that's like pulsating, and the other one has a light spark.
Okay, I'm gonna come out.
Okay, should I go in Estes method? Whoa.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Hey, man. He's going to go into the Estes method.
All right. Not going to wear the blindfold. I'm going to close my eyes and continue to experience this. But if I hear any weird stuff, I will talk about it. Amy's going to put one of these haunted objects or potentially haunted objects in my hand.
So far, they're benign. All right. Can you hear me? Good. I'm going to put the first thing in his... Well, obviously, he's going to know what it is. But let's go with the hair and ash mortar first. Okay, there you go. Don't look at how dusty it is, guys. I don't want you to know. Thank you. Is there anything or anyone here that can hear us or can hear me? Can you see us? Can you connect with us? Can you... Brian Geisen Dream Machine. And they manufacture this now. Thankfully, the popularity... Or it never lost popularity, maybe, with the right crowd. Hello! I'm Amy, and this is Ryan, and we just want to talk. We don't know where you're from or what you are, but we're intrigued, and we want to hang out. This man has something in his hand that's very old and from pretty far away from here. But hell, if time is a construct, maybe you're from whenever, and you can talk to us about it? Please.
Underneath.
It's underneath a bit of plastic, the actual item. Underneath what, or underneath where?
It's old.
It's old. Oh, if you're talking about what's in his hand, I hope that's exactly what it is, because that's what my brain is going to read into it as. That's for sure. Are you referring to what's in his hand? The item in his hand? That is very old indeed. It's creepy, old stuff. God, that is such a weird... I do have another light to try to dissipate this a little for this portion. Maybe we don't speak the same way or something, and maybe it's difficult. I don't know. Just trying to reach...
Let me try the Salem rock.
Okay. Sound effects for you guys. I'll stop.
Get away.
Oh, okay. Do you know what that is?
No.
Do you know where it's from? It's just a rock. It might be something, it might be nothing. Hey, anyone? Anything? Are you from... Really?
Can you hear me?
Whoa. Yeah, I can. So can he.
Why?
We just want to talk. We're curious. We're curious. We're trying not to be afraid. We're trying not to be freaked out. We're simply trying all the methods we got, even some of the really weird ones, to talk to you, to find out maybe what you are.
Hello?
Hi. Come talk to us. That's all we're trying to do is make contact. Hi. What are you? What do you call yourself? Do you have a name? I'm Amy.
In the woods.
Oh, fudge. We're surrounded by the... Okay. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's okay. That's okay. We like...
This is me talking, but
Hi. Ryan.
the light from the dream machine is is going with the pulses of the spirit box, and it's tripping me out.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. That's messed up.
I'm out there.
Are you from the woods? Are you of the woods? Are you of the forest?
In the woods.
In the woods. Are we allowed to speak with you? Are you okay with us and our presence here? We okay here with you? You okay here with us?
Cold.
Well, we got
Wait.
Cold and wait. It did, right? It seems like it. Am I losing? It's one of those things, where you look away from a clock, an actual analog, where you see the second hand, and then you look at it and it seems like that first second is extremely slow and then it's not. Your brain is just doing a thing. I think my brain is doing a thing. Are you connected to
I'm older
Okay.
than you.
Okay. I mean,
I'm sorry.
I could be a young soul. I don't know. Fuck. I don't even know if I believe in that stuff. I'm trying everything. Trying everything I've heard, everything I know. What are you? Can you tell us about the woods where you're from?
Let me try the other piece.
Okay. It's creepy. Well, it's not creepy. It's creepy for us now, but it was completely normal then. I guess if anything you're going to keep from somebody, that's the thing you're going to want, right? It's pretty intense. And it took a lot of skill to make those things. You've seen the hair wreaths, the entire wreaths. I mean...
I'm gone.
That's okay. We'll still be here for another night. If we can leave you something, we'll leave you something.
Nothing.
Do you not want anything? Should we just leave footprints and go away? Can you tell me about the thing in this man's hand? Can you tell me? Whose hair? Oh, that would be a stretch. Can you imagine?
I'm happy.
Well, that makes me happy. I just want to know who you are because I own a piece of you, and that's a very disturbed thing to say. However, somebody loved you so much they saved a piece of you and made it into something they could keep forever. And it's been so long that now we have it, and we just want to know who you might have been. Maybe how old you were. I don't think we'll ever know, really, We're hanging.
I'm coming out.
He's coming out.
Woo.
Hello there. Do you want to talk to us all about it?
The visual stimuli along with the audio, like you're lost. Like this takes you away,
That can
On its
definitely
own?
take you away, yeah.
on its own, but then you add in the pulsation of the pattern of lights
Yeah.
that you're seeing with it. And it's a very much a sensory overload, I think.
I mean, it's a sensory overload, and I'm sitting here with you. And when I look away at the walls, it's like kind of more normal. I mean,
Yeah, I need to look at something else for a minute.
this. You had some things that were a little bit almost spot on. Twice with the different items, you said hello.
Yeah,
And this one with the rock, you were like, I'm old. I'm older than you.
that was the most. I couldn't get the name Giles Corey out of my mind once you put that in my hand.
Well,
And he wasn't
was there.
there.
Well, he wasn't
was
killed
pressed.
there. No, his memorial.
I kept hearing the word pressed in my mind. Like that's why I think like this was inducing a little bit of weird brain stimuli.
That's the point of this thing. Are you gonna hand me the thing?
Just don't stick the antenna in the dream machine.
Oh, jeez.
If you can help it.
Can you
Hold it
imagine?
sideways. There's that. I'll take this.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Do
Volume.
you want an object or do you want to settle in for a minute?
I can't hear you.
Oh. So was I talking to anything or anyone that was actually here with us? Could you continue to speak to us? I would love to try this in a haunted location that definitely has activity, just to see if there's any difference.
Maybe it. Hey, wait.
Was there anyone in the woods? That's creepy, because we are surrounded by wilderness here. We are out in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
There's something magenta in the very middle. And the light's just getting whiter and whiter.
Okay.
It's like sunlight.
Very interesting. Yep. It is like sunlight. It's kind of like when you stare into the sun with your eyes closed. There's a pulsation. Hey. How are you? Are you attached to any of these objects that we brought?
Hand me one of the things. Surprise me. Oh. Okay.
The Salem rock is what I thought I had the most interesting time with.
The whole right side of my vision is... Yes. The whole right side of my vision is darkening. Over here.
Now, when I may have grabbed that rock from Proctor's Ledge, but Amy's the one that had the
There's
most
that voice again.
interesting experience there. And now she's holding a part of that hill in her hand. It wishes to speak. We're open to communication with you.
It's like hands! What the Oh, okay.
I have no idea what she means.
Right side. It's like little fingers, the black, like fingers on a window.
Oh, yeah?
On foggy window type shit.
Are you coming to say hi? Are you coming to visit?
We come.
Whoa. That's
I
freaky.
don't like it
I see
anymore.
3 of you are here. Now that's crazy. And we have to sleep here tonight. Who are you? Who came? You said we come. Who are you? Whoa, I don't know if I'm just tripping out, but
Same
I swear
voice.
that I saw a little white light go dash across. What the heck are we doing? It feels weird in here, and I don't know if I'm like tripping out because I don't have my eyes closed. I'm not in the experiment necessarily, but it's still strobe lighting in here, and it's making me feel on edge now that this has been going on for a little bit.
It now feels like something is spinning around me and I'm in the middle of something. Like the way the light's playing off my eyelids is... Yeah, it was kind of like a blah noise. Like a person
Great.
like yelling in the distance type. Like blah.
So far the
There's also radio. This is... Do we know what this
the dog
machine
is
does?
not reacting, so
It's got pink and yellow lines across the middle now. It's like I'm inside something and something's spinning around me. It like all shifted.
now is that
Wait.
something in our minds? Is that something that this machine is
Weird.
inducing? I kind of feel like it is.
Ryan, I'm still holding this rock. I don't know if it's helping or not.
No, give me the rock. Take the ashes. You found the ashes.
Snapsicles. I carried this in the fist of my palm out of that tour. I shouldn't be telling people
From
that.
the Edinburgh vaults. I think the combination of the spirit box and the dream machine is, I don't know what it's
There's a
gonna do.
woman's voice that sounds like my mom when she's on the phone.
Okay.
And it keeps coming through over and over, but I can't hear what it's or tell what it says. Hello.
Hello. So, welcome.
I don't know if I'm off center, but all the light's coming from over here now. I
No,
think it's supposed to be in front of me, but it's like it's
they're in the same spot. She keeps leaning more and more forward towards
Ready.
the dream machine. I've noticed. Any more forward, and I'm going to have to intervene. So that could be bad.
There
if
it is
she
again.
hits it.
I think I would like to come out now.
Okay, come on out.
Holy crap.
This is pretty creepy.
We're totally not going to be okay after today. Wow. It makes it seem like, was I
Hear
on
that
it?
huge loud yell at there?
Yeah.
You were getting closer and closer, and I was going to pull you back out if you got any closer.
I thought I felt this, but I was like, oh, it's still
You
got
were kinda
another.
trancing in towards the dream machine.
This isn't safe. All right, let me shut this thing off. Jeez. So, yeah, this is bizarre, and I'm glad we got to do this in front of strangers, and friends, which is oh, internet. But it's a weird thing. It's a weird dang thing, and the man who invented it is no longer with us in corporeal form. However, I hope he did get a kick out of us trancing in or out, and that was our experiment with our very tiny selection of very old and just kind of odd items. Again, it's not like we have any known haunted anything as far as an object in
That we're aware of, no.
No. And so in our house. So these are just really interesting old things that we took with us to try this and to try the Estes method with. And I'm glad at least that kind of came together.
Yep.
That's kind of cool to see the way those went together. And of course, Greg Newkirk, Dana Newkirk, who have done this before, did this live with that community. Big inspiration. So credit where credit's due. So
Absolutely.
you think success? Call it done. We did a live.
It was
We did some
interesting.
weird stuff on the internet, and now you've been close enough to the dream machine. You might trance in as well. You're certainly
Yeah.
allowed to watch it back and give it a try.
Yep. Give us a comment. Hello, YouTube. You just witnessed an Instagram live session of the Brian Geisen Dream Machine. And it was strange. It was definitely weird. I'm excited to try it again in a real haunted location.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is any indication what it does to your mind in a nominal location that has no reported ghosts that we know of.
No, nothing at all. Nothing at all haunted to
Then,
do with this
yeah.
location. I like it. I'm glad we got to use this. This is also, I mean, it's really, at the core, it's not freaking complex, is it?
No.
We hope you enjoyed this strange trip into our own minds through 2 trance-inducing methods and some oddities from our own home. Stay weird.